Hey there, and welcome to Echoes of Age. This is the place where we talk real stuff about getting older, in a way that helps you feel stronger, stay sharper, and live better every single day. We're diving into the things no one really talks about when it comes to aging, but should. Let's jump in, Ted.
At 86, Valentina Grigoryevna starts each morning with a walk in the park. Without a cane, without help, not even needing to rest on a bench. 3 times a week, she leads local schoolchildren in history lessons. Recently, she even learned how to use a smartphone to read her favorite books. Her young doctor, Orlov, jokes that he wishes he had her stamina. But the truly amazing thing? Just 10 years ago, Valentina couldn't get out of bed without help. She suffered from osteoporosis, hypertension, obesity, anxiety, and a sense that her life was essentially over. But everything changed. And not because of clinics or expensive medications, but thanks to 5 simple morning habits she discovered while studying people who aged with strength and grace. The turning point came one morning when she woke up and, for the first time in years, didn't reach for her pill box. Not because she forgot, but because she no longer needed it. It started with something that seems laughably simple: welcoming the morning light. Each morning, right after waking, Valentina sits by her east-facing window. She opens the curtains and spends 10 to 15 minutes in quiet, letting the morning sun touch her eyes. Sometimes with a warm glass of water, sometimes with her cat on her lap, but never with her phone. No TV, no glasses. Why does it matter? Because light activates our internal biological clock. The suprachiasmatic nucleus in our brain responds to natural light by realigning our circadian rhythm. In simpler terms, it tells the body, it's morning, time to live. As we age, our sleep rhythms become disrupted. We wake up often, feel tired during the day. But natural morning light resets the rhythm. After a month of this ritual, Valentina began sleeping 7 hours straight. She no longer needed sleep aids. If you don't have an east-facing window, use your balcony, a short walk outside, or a therapy lamp, 10,000 lux. The key: do it within the first hour after waking. 2. A journal of clarity. Right after the light ritual, Valentina picks up a notebook and writes down 3 things she's grateful for. But there's a twist. She includes sensory detail. I'm grateful for the scent of fresh buns I baked for my grandson yesterday. He said they were better than store-bought. I felt useful again. I'm grateful for the morning chill on my cheeks. It reminded me of village mornings when I was a girl. Why does this work? Because when the brain focuses on sensory memory, it builds powerful neural connections. It fights depression, boosts optimism, and also trains long-term memory. In the beginning, Valentina could barely think of anything positive. But slowly, her view of life changed. She says, I started noticing how tea smells, how birds sing, how neighbors smile. Can't write? Speak your gratitude aloud. Or use a recorder. What matters is attention to life. 3. Living water. Ask Valentina what she drinks first thing in the morning, and her answer may surprise you. Not tea. Not coffee. She drinks a warm glass of water with a slice of lemon and a pinch of sea salt. This ritual changed her more than any drug ever had. Why? Because our bodies are dehydrated in the morning, especially in older age. Thick blood, dry joints, foggy mind. Water helps restore balance. Lemon supports digestion and adds vitamin C. Salt helps retain hydration at the cellular level. And warm water is easier to absorb than cold. Valentina says, I used to worry I'd be running to the toilet all morning. But my body learned to use the water, not just expel it. She drinks before anything else. And within weeks, her joint pain subsided. Her skin softened. Her energy returned. If you take morning medications, consult your doctor, but many are safe with water. 4. Waking the body, not just getting up. If you looked into Valentina's bedroom in the morning, you'd notice something curious. She doesn't jump out of bed. She moves first. While still lying down, she does a gentle warm-up. Circles with her ankles, gently pulling each knee toward her chest. Shoulder rolls, turning her head side to side, then up and down. Quick finger and toe movements to stimulate circulation. This isn't exercise. This is preparing the body to live. After 7 to 8 hours of lying still, our joints are stiff, our muscles asleep. Moving suddenly increases risk of injury. This gentle wake-up tells the brain, we're turning on. Time to be steady and balanced. Months later, Valentina slipped in her building hallway. But she didn't fall. Her body reacted quickly, found its footing. Her balance and reflexes were sharper. Limited mobility? Start with ankle circles. Bad knees? Move only what feels safe. The key is imperfection. It's consistency. We often think health is about blood pressure, sugar levels, or lab results. But true health is also about waking up with a reason to be alive. That's what changed for Valentina Grigoryevna. The fifth habit, small in action but immense in power, didn't just heal her body. It made her the heart of her community. 5. Daily purpose in action. Each morning after her 4 other rituals, Valentina opens her notebook once more and writes a single sentence. Today I will contribute to someone's life by. Then she finishes the sentence with something specific. Calling my cousin who recently lost her husband. Sharing apples from my garden with the neighbor. Thanking the mailman who always smiles. It's not about changing the world. It's about doing one thing today with intention. First she thought, who would care about anything I do? I'm just an old woman. But she tried. Her first act. Call my granddaughter and tell her I'm proud of her. That 3-minute call made her granddaughter cry with joy. She said no one else had said those words after a heart exam. And just like that, a ripple began. One small spark lights a whole street. Soon, Valentina began leaving kind notes on her neighbors' doors. Thank you for your smile. Or, you looked lovely today. She read fairy tales to kids at the local park. She started a tiny memory circle in her kitchen, where a few seniors shared music and stories from youth. Now, people call her the morning sunshine. From teens to retirees, everyone knows Valentina. She didn't organize big events. She didn't launch a movement. She just chose to matter one day at a time. The science of purpose. Studies from Rush University show that seniors with a clear sense of purpose had 44% lower risk of cognitive decline, better sleep, lower inflammation, stronger immunity. In Okinawa, they call it ikigai. The reason to wake up. It doesn't have to be grand, just has to be daily and deliberate. From surviving to living again. Let's rewind. 10 years ago, Valentina took 9 medications, rarely left her apartment, slept poorly, carried 25 extra kilos, felt invisible and alone. Today, she takes 2 medications, walks daily, hosts mini clubs and helps at the library, video chats with grandchildren, studies 20th century history online, keeps a daily purpose journal, and every night she writes, "Today mattered." A symphony of simple habits. What changed her life? Not surgery, not pills, but 5 morning habits working together. Morning light reset her sleep and hormones. Gratitude with detail rewired her brain. Gentle hydration reduced pain and fatigue. Body wake-up prevented injury and improved balance. Daily contribution restored joy and purpose. Each is easy. Together they're transformational. Your challenge? Start with 1. Valentina says, I didn't change everything overnight. I just began. 1 ritual. 1 day. You can do the same. Trouble sleeping? Try morning light. Feeling isolated? Try the gratitude journal. Achy joints? Try warm lemon water. Morning stiffness? Try the bed stretch. Lacking meaning? Choose 1 person to impact today. 7 days. 1 habit. Then observe. Feel the shift. And maybe like Valentina you'll say, I'm not just surviving. I'm truly alive again. If Valentina Grigoryevna's story moved you, leave a like, share this video. You might help someone find their way back to joy. Subscribe to our channel for more wisdom, hope, and real tools for vibrant aging. Thank you for spending this time with us. Take care of yourself. And remember, it's never too late to start over.